Good.
Good. Can't let music in the background. What's up? What's up, King? Skitters. Just kidding. What's happening, man? I'm Dimebag from your boys Pantera. There's your man right there. Did you cut it off? Yeah, man, I'm here on the behalf of Randall amps. Of course, I play Randalls. I think they're the heaviest amps. Pretty chunky. Damn heavy. So, I'm gonna open up. I want to thank my guitar tech, Grady. Grady C champion. I thank Vinny and Rex for jamming on my little DAT tape. Came out in my 8-track room and just cranked it up a little. We got Bobby over here on the camera if you need any questions or anything out of your car. He'll run out there and get it for you. Where's my mom? My mom's in here tonight. There's Mom. Be sure and strap her up double good. There's Belle, Buddy Magazine. And of course, Jam Music. 40% off on Randalls. You gotta tighten that up. Who's got some questions, man? Let's do a couple questions. I'll do a little jamming. Question, jam, C-cut, and do some autos. Right there.
What do you run through besides Randall?
Good question. I got a Furman PQ4 over here. Little parametric, crank up some stuff, drop some mids, you know, just tighten it up a little. 6-band, badass pickup, no warrants. Question. Come on, don't lame it.
Jam. How'd you get your beard red?
There you go, bust out, dude. Strings, 9 on the small end, 46 on the big end. Red beard, just cranked it up. Tighten it up a little bit, put some color in it. Oh yeah, that's my boy over there. This guy's giving a purple Cadillac away coming up, man. Next Tuesday. Gold, purple. What did I say, purple? Jeez, I own a purple. Gold Cadillac and Small Car Company. Small Car Company. So everybody come on out there, we're gonna be cooking dogs, we're gonna be drinking some beers and doing some illegal shit. Just kidding. We got the fuzz in here tonight, just wanna light him up a little bit. There he is. He's cool, he's cool. You know it? All right. Cool, questions, guitar questions, anything questions. Somebody? Nobody?
How long have you been playing?
About 13.
13 days.
Anybody, man?
What did you use to develop your alternate picking techniques?
I didn't use anything for it. It just came like, you know, from jamming, yeah. I don't do a lot of just solid downs, you know, like Cowboys from Hell, you know, I see people play and they'll go, you know, I seem to get a little more scratch out of the pick. You go down and bring it up. New level. Cool. Anybody? Everybody's all mellow and low key and burned out and skitzed.
So when you're playing, you don't rest your hand on the bridge or anything? Free hand?
It's kind of like on that screw,
Okay,
a little bit more on the pickup.
On your palm, right?
Yeah, you know, if you're all, it tools you off, you know. So whenever I get ready to jam live, that's usually about 10 minutes before time to get on stage. Of course, crank up a couple shots, a couple brews, start moving, listen to some good music. But for guitar chops, I work with number 1 and 2 right here, and I just do trills up and down the neck until I can't, you know, like I'm sitting there going, nothing's coming out, but you know, I'm not like trying to play something good, I'm just trying to get warmed up, so I can start off 1 and 2. Just keep on going until it's like, you know, nothing's coming out, but you just got to strain it one time, get the blood flowing. Go to number 2, double hell. Then of course, number 3. And so on. For the right hand. Same thing, just do some picking. Not anything cool, just anything to get moving. So, isn't that something? Oh, Molinga. Questions? Anyone? Mom?
Dean's still making guitars?
Good question, dude. Dean's, they've been out of business for about, 7 years or something like that. And they're back in business. I'm their only endorsee, and they're making this model. They made me one, and it's pretty choice. Got to tighten up a couple things, but they should be on the market here in about 1 or 2 months. Ooh, ding. Where was it? Y'all hear that shit? Dude, check that door out. Kick it in. That's something. How about that shit? All right, man. I guess I'm gonna jam. Everybody's needing a little bit of a charge. What's up, Papa?
Hey, you got the same action going from your first fret to the top of the fretboard? Is it the same all the way?
Good question, man. Kind of bring it up a little higher on the big strings. You know, get a little more chunk out of it. A little lower so you can play, you know. Jesus. It's fucking jam, man.
Work it.
You know it's true.
Go easy on that lamp.
Questions.
Can we drink this?
Shit.
The bear's filling in.
Ah, dude, it's totally. Questions on anything you just checked out?
Oh,
Pull off,
yeah,
Dad.
right.
Bring it up.
Okay.
Cool. Questions, come on. This is your chance, dude. Bust my shit, man. Let me know what's up.
Two-string band, man. Did you do it with one finger?
2 strings, like what,
Yeah,
Dad?
when you're bending up with, like that double stop, so you're doing it with your, and you're bending up with one finger, holding both fingers, and you do that a lot.
Sure. I mean,
Why not?
cool. I'm gonna change guitars while you guys rack your brains and think up some questions.
How about drop D, man?
How about what?
Drop D tuning?
Yeah, this
How
whole
often
thing's
you
tuned
use
down.
that?
What's the deal?
How often you use it?
New level, walk. Just, we don't like stick to it all the time, but
Yeah.
just to get a little more,
Chunk.
So you usually have like one guitar in the drop D tuning and the other one just,
Yeah.
okay.
You got sticks, dude?
They're all over your head.
They're all over it. Cool. Hugs. Somebody busted up. There's my man, Scott.
Explain what you're doing with your parametric.
You want me to open that one up, huh?
No.
That's cool. This is a guy that calls me up with his guitar in his hand, playing his ass off. This guy's killer, man. Scott, he calls me up and he's always trying to bust my shit and figure out what I'm jamming through. I always got to keep him cut just a little bit. Just add a little bottom end, dropping some mid, and tightening up some top.
That's the one on the bottom there, the rack effect on the very
Yeah.
bottom.
Also got a flanger doubler
Yeah.
and grade, like if I hit a squeal or something, you might crank on it a bit.
So he's pretty much working back there when you're working, he's doing flipping.
Yeah, man, we work together real well.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Makes it a lot easier than having to do it all yourself.
Yeah, man, I ain't into fucking,
Yeah.
that's cool, but
You gotta,
I'm too into
Oh, you concentrate more on what you're doing.
you gotta
Yeah,
stomp
that's
on
cool.
his feet when
That's
he
cool.
misses it, man.
Nah, I'll throw beer at him or something. Find his ass up. So, small car company on Tuesday. Cooking dogs, free beer, giving a gold Cadillac away. Questions? Somebody? What's up?
Listen, is that the guitar that you had to put back together?
About 8 times, man. Check it out. Looks good, don't it? Check the headstock out. Plenty of stories on
Dude,
that.
I tell you.
Jammed on it many a nights, man. Get to the gig, wake up about 10 minutes before time to get on. Grady's in my bunk going, dude, I was carrying the case in, man. And I was just hearing something rattling in there, and I opened it up, dude, your headstock's flopping around in there. Some fucking super glue and a C-clamp. Played it with a C-clamp many a nights, just barely holding it on. Sure. Fuck it.
Which pawn shop you find that one at?
Nah, I won this one, man. And I sold it. I won it in a guitar contest about 8 years ago, and that's how I got turned on to Randall. I won a half stack. Heard the crunch and said, cool. I could work off of it and try to get something original sounding.
Man, did you use those when you played over at Metalworks way back in that?
Oh yeah, used Randall for a long time.
So who else have you jammed with besides your band?
You name it, man.
You were just at the Randy Rhoads benefit here not too long ago,
Right.
down in California.
Uh-huh.
I bet that was pretty cool, huh?
I'll tell you exactly how it was. It was okay, but it was basically a lot of people that were jamming in a cool band at one time that, hadn't been jamming in a long time, that were more skitzed out on their spot or what they're going to jam on, and just everybody running around with their guitar just dying to get on stage and jam. I was like, call me when it's my turn, I'll be out in the van, LA, skid sesh, everybody just,
Yeah.
oh, dude, That's how it was, but it was cool. I enjoyed. We jammed with Blue Saraceno, which is a good bud of mine and like one of my new favorites. Turned me on to him. What was that? Wait, lost it. Wrong tuning. Is that Watch over there? That's the man that stole bus driver's watch, and now his name's Watch. Check him out. It's true. There it was. Questions? Bell? Where's the beer, dude? Exactly.
When you started out,
Candy Sweat.
who influenced you to pick up the guitar?
Ace Frehley.
That's what I thought.
Ace Frehley, big time.
I read that in a couple of magazine articles. I just wondered how true they were, like, you know, world guitar practice musicians. You said that Ace was God, and he's the one that started and everything like that.
You got it.
And stuff.
Kiss, you know, Kiss, big time. Van Halen,
Yeah.
shit like that, early Van Halen.
What are some of your favorite Kiss tunes?
What's that?
What are some of your favorite Kiss tunes?
Kiss dudes?
Kiss
Tunes.
Tunes, jeez. Every record up to, excuse me. Yeah, Lick It Up or something like that, you know. I even like Lick It Up a little bit, you know. I'm like a big Ace fan, so I'm thinking old Kiss.
What's your favorite bands now, man?
Don't have too many, man. Still listen to my old records a lot, you know.
What about Smite?
Bill Lawrence, XL 500Ls. And you know the nickname for him. That's cut, man. Anybody.
Darrell, can you still get those?
Yeah, man, I get mine from Stuart McDonald.
Really?
Yeah.
But the OBL's out of business, right?
I don't know, man. They still got them. I still get them all the
Trying
time.
to get hold of them the other day.
They're kind of tough to find, man, but the new Dean will have the pickup and everything. Just a full-blown. Heavy.
How much?
Huh? How much for the guitar? This one, priceless. When they come out, I don't know. So it's kind of like we're still working that out. They're gonna have like the full-blown series, and then they're gonna have like the half C-cut series, which is gonna be like, you know, cheaper, probably bolt-on neck and some shit like that.
Is that like a Les Paul scale length or more of a Strat?
Les Paul, definitely Les Paul family. Is Jerry Warden in the house? Okay. I guess we're gonna do a little more jamming. Anybody?
What about lessons?
What about lessons?
Did you ever take any lessons? Did you teach yourself?
It's pretty much just sit in my room and jam when I used to have time to. Check it out. Wah-wah, kids. Any questions?
Is that an older wah-wah or a newer
It's a new one. It's one in box. Seems like it's got more range. What's up here? Gets real tony down low and then sharp. Pretty cool. Jim Dunlop. This thing. Fucking obnoxious. Steve Vai, kids. You know how he pulls that shit off? Oops. That sucks. Except he does it without that fucking pedal, you know? That hugs.
Have you ever got a chance to meet him or anything, talk to him?
Nah, I heard he's into it though.
Oh, really?
Heard he's got a singer and made him skin his head back a little. Just kidding. That hugs.
Hey man, when you play
Candy
live,
sweat.
when you play live like you were just doing, like a tune that has a rhythm background like that, what do you just do it like that, or
Just let Rex handle it, you know? No problem. Just like same thing like Van Halen, old Van Halen.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck it. Glass Johns.
Where do your lead extensions come from? I mean, besides just practicing,
My what now?
your lead extensions? Like, do you go out of pentatonic? You usually run like...
Dude, you know, I do some pentatonic, little minor, little major, you know, that's about as far as it goes. I'm not like, you know, scale god or nothing. You know, I'm not into that, sitting around looking at a book. Just kind of just go for it. A lot of the stuff I do is just like key of A, G, wherever, just like straight down. Was that? Did I hear that thing again? Nice little candy swig on. What do you think of that? Looks good, don't it?
Bass mouth.
Bass mouth. The bitch got a bass mouth. That sucks. That's cool. This chick came over to my house and strapped me in. I was like, didn't know who she was, and she was just hanging out and kept hanging out, wanted to know a little bit about the clock, about the carpet, what's up with the dog, well, you know, about Richard up the street. Just kept going and kept going. I'm like, every time I go to say something, she's, oh yeah, and you know what, kept going. And she breaks out this pipe, dude. This dead serious, man, about a month ago. Breaks out this fucking crank pipe, dude. Starts loading it up, and she's gonna fire it up right there in my house, you know. Couldn't get a word in. That lasted about 2 hours. Of course, she got kicked with the pipe, went down. But wrote a tune about her. She's the kind of girl that thinks she's smart because she's on crack. She tells it through her glass pipe, the very thing she sees the world through. First base, second base, third base, home run. Don't get a base pipe. First base, second base, third base, home base. Shut your goddamn base mouth. Base mouth. The fucking bitch has got a base mouth. She's proud. Base mouth. Singing has got a base mouth. And she's proud. Had to crank her up on a tune. Light her up a tad.
That be released on the new Pantera?
What's that? No.
Come on, man.
It's 4-track. New record. We're taking some time right now. As soon as we can get it rolling, you know, we're gonna go out and do 6 dates with Megadeth, which was supposed to be 2 months, but I guess Dave had to go to rehab and tighten himself up again. So I'm serious. And so they're all straight again. And so they went out with another straight band, Aerosmith, so they're going to do like the Evian tour, Water or something. I'll be burning some rope and shooting 7 as usual until I blow a kidney muscle or something. That's cool. You know, it's true. Dude, check this out, man. I weigh 170. Dude, serious, been home for like a month and I'm all tubbed up and shit. You know, it's true. You guys want to crank up on something? We got questions. Let's do a last round of questions before I crank on my last piece. Then everything's C-section. You want to know how to do some squeals? Or do you want to learn some Steve Bar? Let's get it. Tool.
How come, what's the green tape? Is that so you can see in the dark, basically? Or?
Yeah.
So when you start stage, you can see where...
You know. All buzzed up looking for it.
Yeah. So I figured.
You know. So man, squeals, check it out. Let me teach you a little lesson here, since I'm the teacher of the evening. Squeals, dude. Just tighten up the top big strings. Let your thumb with the cane nail hanging over it. Quieten it up a little. Cut the little ones down. Just leave the G open. Flick it. Look, Mom, no hands. So you flick the G, right, Dad? Drop the bar. And while it's down, get you a harmonic. You know what I'm saying? But you do it pretty quick, you know, you don't really hear the bam, you know, it just goes one time. Catch it? Small lesson.
When you pull those like off the second fret, is that can it be tricky, or is there anything that may need to be adjusted on the bridge?
Nah,
Okay.
not really. It's just like, just go for it, you know. Everybody's like, harmonics, huh? 5th, 7th, 12th, you know. That's like natural harmonics and shit, but as far as I'm concerned, there's pretty much a harmonic everywhere. Like on the front for like heresy. Get some high ones down in the bottom.
Does it kind of help to use like the treble pickup and a lot of gain, as much gain as you can get?
Yeah. Sure, you know, I mean, the more gain, the more it's going to be open to catch a harmonic, and of course, the more treble. But you don't want to get it all shrill and stuff, you know. Demons, I do these down here. Catching something?
Yeah.
How many years have you been playing?
About 13. Or 13. I don't know, Mike, how long you been selling cars? 4? Huh? Skids, look. That's your boy right there. If you need a car, he'll toke the note for you. Toke it. Toke the note, dude. It's cool. Getting ready to rock it up one last time. Questions, man, if you got it. Bust me up, dude.
Who writes most of the songs?
I write most all the riffs, and Phil writes most all the lyrics, but it's between me, Vinny, and Rex. You know, that's where it all comes together and stuff. Everybody's got like, you know, some ideas and stuff. I got like the main parts of the riffs and stuff, and we just get together and,
What
you
if
know,
somebody tries to change your riff? Like, why don't you try something else?
we try it.
Change it up.
We try it. Wide open.
Nobody,
Yeah, we don't
so
skip.
nobody really argues that much or whines like, no, I want it this way.
Now, we don't have like that setup where if you're the one that writes the song, you make all the money, you know, we got it cut up cool.
Oh, well, I'm sure
You know,
that.
so-
But as far as writing the song, really making the song, like,
Well, that's why they're as powerful as they are, is because all 4 of us, you know, go back and forth, and we always agree, you know,
agree.
when it comes down, you know, we'll try anything until it's right.
okay. But
or what we think's right.
Yeah, you never feel dissatisfied with a song.
No, especially not vulgar display of power.
Like
It's only getting better. What?
Like writing it one way and then somebody else, well, let's try it another way.
Nah. If you can better it, man, go for it, of course.
Let's say you liked it the other way.
Well, dude, get roped up and figure it out, Jeez.
Well, that's the problem we're having, because we got that white bass player. No, it's got to be like this.
Well, fuck it. Put a beard on his neck and tell him to gel. And check it out. Just listen, man.
Hey,
Fuck.
it don't work, man.
Well, call the cops. I don't know. Fuck.
Come on, say new bass player.
Yeah, whatever.
John, a lot of people
When you play in
don't
town.
know how to play this heavy metal stuff. You grew up with the blues, you played the blues, you hung around the music. Show a little bit.
Well, you want to hear some blues, Bell?
That's all right.
How about this one, Bell? Play some standard, dude. Boston, dude. That's my first song, too. I swear it was. Bell was on bass back then. Bell was on bass. Not the free bass, though, like that chick, though. That chick, dude. She's famous and she don't even know it. Questions?
When y'all coming back in town, then?
Yeah.
Man, as Pantera, a while, because we're doing this new record. We're going to do these 6 dates with Megadeth, come back and just crank it out. So as soon as the new record gets done, dude, we're going back out on tour. We tour our asses off. We've been out for fucking two and a half years almost. If you count Cowboys from Hell, it's been solid for 3 or 4. Been on the Billboard charts for 68 weeks straight now. Still hadn't dropped out of the top 200. Got a gold record, which I'm real proud of. We're all real proud of. It's 500,000 copies sold. It's up to 600,000 now. Cowboys is at 425, about to be 500, which is going to be gold. So just keep selling, and the faith's there, and the fans are there, and everything's good. And looking forward to getting back out and doing it again. And that's why everything that's gone so good for us, we're not going to fuck up by trying to write a good record or anything that's going to make us any more money, because everything that's ever made us in the first place was you, the fans, and enjoying what we do, the heavy stuff. So the next record's just going to be just a serious, solid. So you can look for that. When I was a kid and I wanted to buy a heavy record, I went and bought Metallica records, or anything like that, Judas Priest. And I was always let down if I took the record home and it didn't crush me, and then you start looking for somebody else to do it. Now we're the guys that a lot of kids are going out to buy the records to get pulverized, and so it's what we do best, so why fucking change it?
When you play live, man, do you improvise live or do you just play straight?
Well, I kind of play what's on the records a lot live, and it's like, people that don't play guitar, if you like improvise and just go off on something, they think you fucked up, they don't like hear it for like something else.
Yeah.
So kind of pretty much stick to the stuff on the record.
Do you sit down and write your solos out before you play them on the record, or do you like improvise on the record then?
A little of both, solos like Walk and stuff like that were like the first things I played when we were writing the song. We were going to the lead section. I look at Rex and go, hey, and I just fake it and switch keys. I was bored and I went, pulled that number, So stuff like that stays, but I also take it home to my 8-track sometimes and, just sit there and play a couple tracks on that and then just pick the best of that. It's never really been a problem to sit there and try to figure out, what's this one gonna take, But, sometimes you gotta fuck with it, so.
What was it like?
Are all the songs written for the next release?
No, it's like Vulgar Display. We wrote Vulgar in like almost 2 weeks, had it cut in 2 months. I hear all these bands taking, years and shit to do their records, and, we do it like live anyway, so it doesn't take that long.
I was going to ask, what was, when you jammed with Rob Halford, didn't y'all do something with Rob Halford on a record or something like that? And, was he pretty cool? Or was he
Yeah, Rob's great. He's a huge Pantera fan. He called us up to back him up. He's doing Fight right now, which is his new band, and we just did that one track for him, Light Comes Out of Black, for Buffy the Vampire Slayer or whatever it was. Pretty cool. Lots of fun. We did that song one day, and he sang it the next day, and it got mixed and was done. You know. Anybody else? Last call for alcohol. What's up, Pops?
How many hours a day you practice?
Shit. Okay. Actually, I hadn't played since I got home from the last clinic run. Just did 6 dates. Almost got killed on a fucking prop plane. Fucking skidding my ass off. Got home, just, you know, I don't really have time to practice, you know. If I'm gonna be playing, I'm gonna be writing bass mouth or something, just having fun, you know. Tighten that up. True to life experience.
You do a lot for other bands too.
What's that?
You do a lot for other bands.
Sure. I mean, if you got a demo tape and you're jamming, you know, I'll help you out or tighten you up. Sure. I mean, you know, I'm into Texas bands and stuff. You know, my fucking word is go. You know, do it up. When I'm in town, you know, of course, if somebody's jamming up the street, Lonesome Dove or whatever, you know, Bell calls me up, dude, let's go to Lonesome Dove, dude. You know, go tighten it up, get up on stage, jam a couple tunes, whatever, no problem. Any questions about my column in Guitar World?
How long will it last?
I asked him that too, you know. I said, fuck, I'm running out of shit, man, you know. No, they said, you know, as long as they keep getting good, you know, fan mail on it and shit, and they said, like, you know, like my column's getting like really good, you know, reports and shit, and people writing in some good shit and stuff, and they said, you know, they keep tightening me up on it, so crank up on some symmetrical. You know, it's back. Cool. So you ready to rip it one time? Let's do it up. Crank this one up real good. Let's do it one last time. Light up the Chinese restaurant. 1, 2, 3. Fuck it! right, man, I want to thank Randall and Jam Music and you for coming and showing up. Be sitting over here pulling some autographs off here in about 2 minutes. Cool?
Thanks for
Hey, man. Wow, man. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Dad.
How much, man?
Now, what do they call it, a clip? What?